If you've ever thought about tweaking the layout of your car registration plate, then you're risking a fine of £1,000. So if you want to know how to avoid it, keep watching this video all the way to the end. Equally, if you are curious as to what the letters and the numbers mean and how they are supposed to look and how they're supposed to be laid out, equally, you need to watch this video. So welcome back, I'm the Black Belt Barrister, helping you to understand law, and in this video, number plates. So the displaying of vehicle registration numbers is required and mandatory to be done properly by the Road Vehicles Display of Registration Marks regulations. These regulations provide how the vehicle registration plates should look, how they should be designed, manufactured and displayed. This means you cannot simply rearrange, misrepresent and change the layout or the design of the numbers and the letters however you so wish. People usually do this to form different words or make them look very slightly differently, such as this one here. This includes if you take two letters or numbers together and put a bolt or a coloured label in between to make it look like a different letter. Not only could you receive a fine of £1,000 if you get this wrong, but your vehicle will almost certainly fail its MOT if you turn up with incorrectly laid out number plates. In some of the worst cases, your registration number may be withdrawn entirely and permanently. And as most people know, you cannot personalize your number plate to make the vehicle look younger than it actually is. This forms a part of misrepresentation. So let's take a look at the standard layout of number plates first. Well, first of all, this is the standard vehicle registration number plate format as of the 1st of September 2001. But most people won't know that the first two letters are actually known as a DVLA memory tag, and this relates to a number of different cities which can be shown here. The two numbers that immediately follow it represent the age of the vehicle, and then the last three letters are a randomized three-letter combination. And there is what is known as the British Standard for number plates, which sets out the visibility, the strength and the reflectivity of the number plate, together with the size and the spacing of the lettering. And within the current standard layout from the 1st of September 2001, the regulations have a standard font style. And this change brought an end to the use of italic lettering and any other lettering that makes the number plate difficult to read. The standard size is that characters must be 79mm tall, and characters except for the number 1 and the letter L must be 50mm wide. The thickness of the character stroke, which is the black paint itself, must be 14mm wide, and the space between characters must be 11mm wide. Additionally, the space between the age identifier and the random letters should be 33mm, and there should also be margins at the top, the bottom and the sides of the plate, which is 11mm. And finally, the vertical space between the age identifier and the random letters must be 19mm. There are separate requirements for number plates that were fitted before the 1st of September 2001, which is in the vehicle registration guide, which I'll link in the description. If you see some of those number plates going around that are still black and white, then those were for vehicles made before the 1st of January 1973, and they may display the traditional black and white number plates, which might, for example, be white, silver or grey characters on a black plate. You may also display a flag on the plate, providing that it is a valid one. So looking at this diagram here, there are various reasons that each of these are incorrect. From the top, red lettering on a black background is obviously not permitted. The spacing on the next one is incorrect. There's other detailing on the next one. This one has incorrect font, and this one has an invalid flag. So this one is the only one that is valid. And finally, as a bonus for this video, if you believe that someone has cloned your vehicle, which means they've taken your registration, had number plates made up, and there's another vehicle driving around with essentially your registration number on it, then you should return any fines or letters to whoever issued them, along with any evidence that proves your case to show that you were not the person responsible for the alleged offence. You should also write directly to the DVLA, giving them any crime reference numbers and again any evidence that shows that this vehicle has been cloned and that someone else is using it, potentially committing offences and laying the blame at your door. So I hope this video has been useful. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for watching.